Evening, folks. It's Mr. Diggs. It's January 13th, 2023. I'm coming out of McAfee Park and Papa, promoters of amateur and professional arenas. I'd like to discuss an Ocean Global race right now. The Ocean Global race is a sailing race around the world. It started in 1973 under the name of Wheatbread. It was a British company, British gentleman, definitely a sailor for Britain. With that said, the first captain to win it was out of Mexico. At some point in time, somebody from Brazil captained a yacht and won the Wheatbread race. The race has many legs, sometimes 10, 11. It ended one year in Ireland. And British have won it many times. The race goes on only 2 to 3 years. Doesn't go annually. It's not a normal occurrence in sports. As sports goes, it's a very unusual, almost a death race. It used to be around the world. The last time it was run, I believe, was 2017 to 2018. It's about to start in about 2 days. It is a very cool race. The other things going on in sporting per se is the X Games. The X Games is going to start January 27th, 28th, and 29th. And along with this, there's a race in June, and it's quite a ways away. It's called the Mountain of Hell. The Mountain of Hell is in the Alps, the French Alps, and they pretty much race down the icy slopes. Many people have seen the YouTube videos on it. It's very, very cool. As these 3 events, arenas, happen, there are no participation trophies, guys. You do it because you like it, because you love it, because it gives you an adrenaline rush. That's kind of what sports is. Things that you love are nice. To be able to discuss how to knit, how to sew, manicuring. I get it. I'm not that good at it. I don't think I'm going to be doing a video on it, which is fine. As the Wheatbread race changed, they changed promoters. Right now, Volvo was one of them for quite a while. Calling the Ocean Global race the Wheatbread race is exactly like calling NASCAR the Winston Cup Series. It's exactly the same thing. It's not kind of the same thing. It is the same thing. The promoters used to be Winston Cigarettes, and many things happened there, and I love NASCAR to death. I love Dale Earnhardt, Mark Martin, Rusty Wallace. I'm an old guy. Buddy Baker, the whole Alabama gang, Davey Allison. I love them all. As a promoter, NASCAR was fantastic. It was a bunch of tanks with logos on them. It's very cool and very fun. Moving on, coming out of Buffalo, New York, is 2 things. Damar Hamlin is the first thing, yes, and the NFL is starting their playoff game, and the Miami Dolphins play Buffalo up in Buffalo. With Damar Hamlin, pretty much everybody around the world now knows that the gentleman collapsed on an NFL football field Monday night. With, once again, I want to say 40 million people watching. Whether it is or isn't, doesn't really matter, no. But the medical field, once again, saved Damar Hamlin's life. People knew how to do CPR they knew their ABCs. The American Red Cross and the American Health Association teaches ABCs. Not easy, not hard, but kind of important in life if your buddy's laying there on the ground. I know a lot of people don't know how to do it, and seeing trauma is not fun for anybody. Being focused on one thing and having to switch your attention professionally, it very rarely happens. We have other people for those jobs. There are other techniques, other situations that other people take care of professionally. They get paid to be there. It is a nice world like that, having individual categories where things happen and other people know how to take care of them. Sometimes these things are not easy to watch. Watching Russia move tanks into Ukraine and then backing off, and everybody who never knew Ukraine existed, of course I knew it existed, but as of 2014, they've been fighting a battle against Russia. They know Russia better than anybody in the world. They need help. They need a lot of help, not just from the United States and not just from Canada, from everybody in the Western world. They need help. If it doesn't come, I don't know. The Russian world, the Russian way, and the Russian hell may take over. It's kind of sad that it would. I love a free market. I do like capitalism. Having money is nice. People with a lot of money is really nice. It's always been nice. If you can be a philanthropist in this world and help other people out, that is fantastic. That is the way I kind of look at the world. As we go on, day by day, I'd like to discuss acronyms, words in general, because words are powerful, and how the world can help out Ukraine. It's not going to go away. Their infrastructure is badly damaged. If we can live next door to Russia, Russia may not be afraid of us anymore. That would be nice. We could have sporting events right there in Russia, right there in Ukraine, right on the border. That would be nice to have an open free market right there, and everybody would be able to relax more. Thank you so much. Once again, this is Mr. Diggs out of McCarthy Park and promoters of amateur and professional arenas. And this is where I'm going. It's January 13th, 2023. Nobody's looking for a reputation award. Slava Ukraine.